Get it.
Do you have to get it?
No, I'm just looking at some. I was looking at some game press. Nope. We're recording.
Oh, let's go with the flow. That's all.
Yes.
I always flow with the go.
Okay, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Quest Unplayed. Another episode is live. I am George, the co-host of Quest Unplayed, and today's quest is joined by Anthony.
Hey, everyone.
Zach. And we
Hi.
have another guest, Justin.
Yes, sir. How's it going, everybody?
Good. All right. I'm excited to be here. I always love this
What?
day of the week. I actually love this time of the week because this is like my Wednesday. It's like at the half of my weekday, and I get to kind of hang
He
out with
gets
you guys.
pumped.
Yeah, a little bit.
He sends us a message like 2 hours before we start recording. Like, you guys ready, bro? I'm like, we still got like 2 hours. He's like, oh. I'm like, okay.
That is true. That
Yeah.
is true. Before we start, this podcast is sponsored by Minimap, your ultimate gaming hub and a gaming companion app. You can sync your game accounts, make your game collections, connect with other gamers, or enjoy the original content, and basically do anything and everything about gaming. And we have the sponsor video on right now.
No.
And now. Five out of 5, but 3.5 for controls.
Minimap, your ultimate.
Minimap.
All right. So, what did you think about the video, Justin?
It's like the awesome.
Very interesting. I want to know more about it. I haven't looked into it yet, so you know.
All right, that's good. We actually did have some feedback from our podcast saying that, like, people who are listening on Spotify can't watch the video while the sponsor video is playing. So they're like, what if there's like a, I don't know, voiced version or something? So maybe we'll have that.
Yeah, voice version. Yeah, that would definitely work
maybe.
because, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a whole minute and 20 seconds without anyone saying anything. So it's like, I mean, but it's good music though.
Just cut it out. Just cut out that part.
Or I can only have that your ultimate gaming hub part.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
ultimate gaming hub. Or you could just have somebody, or we could just go in and put on there, now a Minimap thing is being played, and then you could just tell about Minimap, or I don't know.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Thank you. I'll actually take
Yeah,
that.
that's what they paid me for.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, but yeah. So Minimap is basically like a social gamers communities platform.
Okay.
You can also track your all gaming library as well, all in one platform as well. So
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
yeah, it's kind of like
I could
life
definitely gotta look
actually
into
pretty
that
dope.
one.
Yep.
That's how I met this guy,
Okay, cool.
you know?
Yeah.
And then we found out we were
Awesome,
actually
awesome.
brothers from birth, and we didn't know it, so it was really weird.
I mean, you look like brothers, so there you
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So how is everyone doing today?
I woke up this morning, but besides that, everything's going well.
All right. That's good.
go. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've had a pretty long day today.
Oh
I've
no!
been dealing with, I have 2 children.
Oh,
Oh.
2 children.
oh,
and trying to finish a few things on this project.
Mm.
So it's a rough one.
How old are the kiddos? How old are your kiddos? You don't mind us asking?
Yeah. So my son is 6 months and my daughter is 2.
Woo! God dang!
Yeah.
Some rough days. I was like,
Yeah, very rough days. Very
oh
rough days.
gosh. Oh, do you get enough sleep? It's the real question.
No, I didn't get any sleep last
Wait.
night.
You ain't gonna get
You can
sleep
probably
for a
tell
long
them.
time.
I didn't get the beauty rest, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
they say babies sleep like 16 hours a day, but they don't sleep 16 hours straight. They sleep like 2 hours, wake up, 2 hours, wake up, 2 hours, wake
Yep,
up. So
that's
it's
exactly
like,
what they do. Especially a toddler does not want to go to sleep. They want to,
oh gosh.
they want to be with you all day and see what you're doing on the computer, what games you're playing, and
Oh god. Yeah,
And my
that's
son,
Like,
he,
I want to develop with you, Daddy. I'm like, no.
yep, that's
but
exactly what they do.
but you know, for one day they'll grow up and you'll play like Mario Kart with them. That'll be fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's the
that game's
game
so
I grew
old,
up
Dad.
on.
Oh, Mario Kart.
Yeah, Mario Kart is a game I played heavily. It's what I'm very good at.
Hmm.
That's the game I grew up on.
No, no, go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, I was just saying that it was Mario Kart on the Nintendo 64 is what I first started on. That's the first Mario Kart I played, Nintendo 64. And then my favorite one was Double Dash. That's like, I think that's the best Mario Kart. They don't have any other Mario Karts that beat it. That's the best one. It's Double Dash.
Did you get did you buy Switch 2 or
A Switch 2? No, I
Yeah.
didn't get a Switch 2.
okay? Because I heard good things about the Mario Kart world, but I don't know how good it is.
Yeah, see, with the latest Mario Karts, I just don't get me wrong. I think all Mario Karts are great. I just Double Dash kind of holds a special place in my heart here.
Okay,
My heart
nothing
of hearts.
can beat that then.
Nothing can beat Double Dash. I thought that the Wii version could beat it, but it couldn't.
Okay,
That's funny.
yeah, because I never saw Anthony stream a racing game, but yesterday actually Anthony was streaming a racing game, and I was like, okay, I didn't know you play racing game, Anthony.
I do.
So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to New York and race him on some of these Mario Kart games.
And what racing games are you playing now?
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
I play a lot. I play the most games I play is like Crew Motorfest. I play that a lot. You play
Crew. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't
like,
played Crew Motorfest. I played 1 and 2.
Oh, 1 and 2. I think Crew Motorfest is Crew Motorfest is super fun. It's more in depth. It gives you more freedom, and it's pretty good.
Okay. Definitely have to give that a try.
Yeah.
Isn't Crew the one game that Ubisoft said that they're gonna shut down? Which Crew is
No,
that?
shut it down.
That's the old Crew. The
old Crew. Okay.
Yeah. Because once you stop doing support, they just shut it down.
Yeah, that's the game that initiated the Stop Killing Games, right? The movement. It's one of the games.
I don't know if it initiated it, but it's
I don't
definitely
know.
one of the ones that are just like amplified the movement more because it's a prime example of the whole where it's a game that I enjoyed. I bought it. I got it in a bundle. I bought it with Far Cry 4 and it was Far Cry 4 and the Crew. And I played that heavily on Xbox One, and when they shut it down, I was kind of devastated. So I understand the Stop Killing Games movement, but it's not the game that sparked it, I don't think.
Okay.
But it's definitely why I support it.
Okay. Yeah, there's like whole different conversation, like another whole like 1.5 hour episode for that particular subject. But
Yeah.
So Justin, could you tell us a little bit about yourself and your game Nightwalk Simulator?
Yeah, my name is you should know Justin. I've been working in game development, I want to say since 2007, and I've been um, a struggling game developer, but with recent years, I've started, I really honed in on my skill set, and I've started building. I started building what you see on the screen here. It's Nightwalk Simulator, and it's a game. It's a horror game that I, kind of took from one of my other games called The Vision, and it's it's supposed to be an excerpt, but it was supposed to be an excerpt, but it kind of turned into its own game, and I've been having a lot of fun working on it. It's been, something that's very close to me because it takes place in southern rural Georgia, which is where I live, which is where I am now. And it kind of plays on that. You're living in the rural areas and the alien spaceships are coming in, and you don't know what to think or do. And it to me, like when I'm working on it, sometimes the hairs stand up on the back of my head, and that's what I wanted. I wanted the game to be to give you that feeling of, okay, I'm in a rural southern area, and anything could happen at any time, and it feels amazing. I love it. I love working on it, and I love showing it. And I want to show more of it, and it's one of many passion projects, and I've been having a blast working on it.
I mean, that's really good to hear that you're having a blast working on it, because, it's like sometimes, if you start, even if it's something that you had passion in, like if it becomes like your work, then people kind of feel not interested in that anymore. Well, it's not coming in April, but it's coming out soon. Hopefully.
It's not coming in April. I mean, unless we have a time machine, which is.
It's coming, okay? It's coming.
Yeah, I mean,
it's coming. It's just.
Yeah. I honestly can't wait to play this one because I really love the background and all the map and stuff as well. Like it kind of gives you the immersive feeling.
Thank you.
It probably will. I mean, I haven't played it obviously, but
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely something I've been working and tweaking. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. So yeah, before we actually start talking about your game a little bit more, we have our famous gamer type quiz. Dun dun dun. I don't know. We have to make a background music for seriously. Like this kind of feels empty.
Yes,
but
you do.
anyways, are you ready to take our gamer type quiz, Justin?
I'm ready.
All right.
I'm curious now.
Let's do it.
Let's see what type of gamer you are. All right, first question. It is finally the weekend after a long, tiring week, which you probably have. You ask your friend to play a video game together, or do you need to spend quality time alone?
Is it quality time playing video games alone?
Yep.
Okay, alone.
Okay. You're already living in a vibrant household with 2 kids. Yes, I totally understand. Next question. The new game that just released isn't your type, but a friend is urging you to play with. It is not my cup of tea, so I refuse at first, but it would be fun if we played together. Or do you listen to your friend's words right away?
Right away.
Right away?
Right away.
And does it usually take you into like good time with friends, or is it like usually like a disappointment?
Very good time. So a friend of mine, he wanted me to play Warhammer Darktide with him, and I was like, I never played Warhammer, so I was like, I don't know if I want to try that. And he said, just play it with me. I said, okay, I'll play it, and he gifted it to me on Steam, and we were playing immediately. It was fun. I was like, so I'm never ever turning down a game ever again, because you never know what to expect. If it's
Right.
Darktide is very fun. I actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I wasn't that great at first, but I got a lot better. I forget the class names in there, but not class names, but
The different-
the different forget what it's called. See, I'm not a Warhammer person, so I don't know the terms. But I do know that I had a lot of fun playing Dark Tide. So I'm right away.
Did you play the big ugly character or the one with all the magic and stuff?
Big ugly. You talking about the big guy? No, I didn't. I played the. I just picked the smallest little. I'm gonna say human character that I could find.
Warhammer's confusing. It's a confusing game.
Yes, it is.
I think the titles are also very confusing. It's like Warhammer 40K, something, and then there's like 17 of those. I was like, okay,
They have Warhammers.
Yeah.
Are like they are all a bunch of different timelines. So like 40K, of course, is like 40,000 whatever, and then there's the ones back in the day, and yeah.
Next question. You are thinking about joining a community with strict terms to get game information. From self-introduction to attendance check, that is too much. Or it has good game information, so getting ranked up after 3 days is not a problem.
Too much. I can't
Too
do
much?
that.
All right.
Yeah.
You're busy with
You
that.
said strict rules, right?
Yep. You have to be approved by the mods and post several posts before, or leave some comments before you can actually post and stuff. Some subreddits do that. Next question.
Yeah.
Before buying a game, you carefully read over others people's reviews, watch the trailer, check the price, or if the game looks interesting, you trust your instinct and make a purchase.
No, I like to carefully look over. I mean, I'm kind of both. It just depends on who the company is. Like, if it's a Rockstar Games, I would just buy it. If it's it used to be Ubisoft. I used to be that way with Ubisoft. But now I kind of, after so many disasters.
Oh gosh. Oh, I feel so bad for.
Don't get me wrong. I
Ubisoft.
still like their game. I still enjoy their atmosphere, their aesthetic. Like they're great. A lot of great developers on their teams.
Yeah.
It's just that I'm still very careful and cautious with games. So I would say careful.
Yeah. Good old Ubisoft. But anyways,
Good old Ubisoft.
I mean, as a Korean gamer, I would say Ubisoft used to be the company that like even had a branch in Korea just to give like localized version to Korean gamers. So they're like very serious on like giving the right experience to the gamers. So I really respect that. Like back in the days, like early 2000s and stuff. But like, yeah, I don't know where it went wrong. It's just sudden. Next question. If someone is watching me playing a game from behind, it's the perfect opportunity to show my amazing gameplay, or you're actually good at it, but due to the pressure, you are missing skill shots.
Definitely missing skill shots. If you stand behind me while I'm playing COD, or if I'm even streaming COD, I'm gonna fail every time. It's like I would drop the entire team by myself and no one's watching. But as soon as I turn on any camera, it's like, nope, I'm dying every 5 seconds now.
I mean, it happens. I think it's just human nature. Different people have different strengths. So, next question. You are playing a newly released game for the first time. Rather than having regrets later on about missing something, you go over the tutorials, or the game seems to be similar to the one you've played before, so you skip the tutorial.
Skip. Yeah, I'm a skip tutorial type of person. I usually don't go through tutorials unless it's a MOBA like Dota. I had to go through the tutorial on Dota 2 because
right.
It was presented to me as like I should, because if I didn't, then my friends are going to be very upset with me at that time. So they were like, "No, go through the tutorial." I was like, "Are you sure? You can just tell me how to, are you sure?" Like, no, just do it. Same thing with Marvel Rivals. Like I was just told, but Marvel Rivals was definitely up my alley. So I was like, I didn't really need it, but I'm definitely the type to go straight to skipping a tutorial unless it's something where like I have to learn like how to play this game.
Plus, MOBAs are just confusing in the first place. Like, what do you buy?
Yeah.
Like all that stuff. You're like,
Yeah.
what am I absolutely doing?
Yeah, because like mobile, like if you're thinking about the item tree or skill tree, whatever, you have to actually study them before you start playing with your friends, or else
then
they'll
they-
like yell at you.
Yeah.
And you don't know if they've nerfed them or made them better, or
Yeah, with every patch.
Yeah.
you're like,
Yep.
I just want to kill people, man.
But
Exactly.
but I guess it's still like also their dilemma, because if they don't do anything, like people are gonna start abusing the OP champs, and they have to find the right balance between the champions, and especially like for games like League of Legends, or I've never played Bang Bang game, but like they probably have a lot of champions, so you can't just let it be and like hope that people play every single character, because they won't unless they have like.
And when you get higher up, you got like 4 people you can block.
Yeah.
So if you're really good with one character and they block them, you're like, well, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Next question. You are playing a mystery solving game. Based on your years of experience in mystery solving games, that guy is the culprit, or that person looks suspicious, but you need to start collecting evidence first.
Collect the evidence first.
Yeah, good move. Good choice. Yeah, you can't accuse
Like I
the wrong
said,
person.
cautious.
Yeah.
Cautious and careful.
Yes, very careful.
Oh, damn.
Next question. In order to equip the rune that increases defense by 0.01%, you have to return to the lobby. That's not a big difference, and my friends are waiting, so I just go. Or you tell them to wait, you go back to the lobby to equip the rune.
What would I do with it? By 0.01%. I don't know. I don't think I'll waste my time on that. I'll just say no.
Okay. And also your friends are waiting.
I mean,
so.
it could make a difference, yeah. So no, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
I mean, I used to be that hardcore, but not anymore.
Yeah. Me too, like, because I mean, like, now I'm kind of old, sort of like, okay, I just want to play the game. I don't want to have to worry about all these detail. I only got like an hour to play or something, usually because of my kid. Like, okay, I got this 1 hour, I have to maximize this fun. You know what I mean? Like, I can't be wasting my time. I can't be wasting my time at the shop or something. Next question. During gameplay, your companion's character has been bitten by a zombie. You might be able to find the cure, so you decide to accompany them, or everyone in my group can get infected, so I choose to kill them, even though it is tragic.
Kill them. I believe there is some game I've played. I don't know which that I've done that in. Yeah. So
don't even cough around you.
Yeah.
Pap.
I'm cold.
Exactly.
I just had a sickness.
Next question. Even if you don't express it, you feel like you're losing. You keep losing because of your friend. Are they not feeling well? I lift up my friend's spirits, or you send them a link to the characters, tips and tricks, and suggest their gameplay.
Depends on the game. I would definitely send you a list of the. I don't look up the list myself, so I'll send you the list and I'll say you're not doing that well. Please read up and let's play. I kind of got like that with Darktide, because the friend who invited me, I was like, "Hey, guy, how am I doing better than you? We just started, when I just started."
Here, let me send you this.
Yeah, you got to read this first before we start playing together. Next question. The character has bad performance, but the appearance is totally my type. Considering the balance of my party, I cannot put them in my party, or you have to put your favorite character in the party, no matter the cost.
No, I need performance.
okay.
Cosmetics, not that important to me. I need performance.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, I like cosmetics, but not over performance.
Okay. There's a line. Next question. My current desktop is messy with tons of icons, but it does not affect my gameplay. Or I hate chaotic things. My desktop is neatly cleaned.
My desktop is neatly cleaned.
All right.
Yeah, I even keep my game project files clean.
That's good.
Everything is nice and neat and organized.
I mean, it feels like this is not just for the game devs, but it's like for everyone like who's working like in their computers. They're like in the beginning they're like, oh, I'm just gonna start organizing this, but then like after a while they're like, whatever, I'm just gonna save it on the desktop. I don't care.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
Who would do
I'm
that?
Very OCD.
Yeah. Yeah, who has a messy desktop? Before,
I did before I reset my computer.
yeah,
Just like, you know what?
yeah. There's always a reset
Hope
button.
none of that was important.
That's why we have some called the cloud, but that's like I don't want to pay. Next question. Before getting into the game, you search the internet just in case you end up missing achievements, or you have never played a game for the achievements.
No, I search for the achievements, definitely. Just to make sure that I know what's in there, you know. I will look. I'm an achievement hunter, but I also, you know, I like completion. You know, I have to finish.
Oh, in that case, you would probably love Minimap
Okay.
because it shows you all the progression and achievements too.
Yeah.
Always the salesman.
Yeah, I gotta do my job as well. But how many achievements do you like expect to have or plan to have for your Nightwalk Simulator?
Achievements do I expect to have? Okay, I'm not sure yet.
Just
because
a rough number,
the game was not originally designed with achievements in mind, because like I said, it was supposed to be an excerpt and not a full-blown game, like not something full. Yeah, I originally wanted to sell it cheap and just say, okay, just to pass time, just have something on Steam, and then while I work on the other thing. But if I were to give a rough estimate, I would say the number I would like is maybe 20.
20.
Okay. Maybe 20.
Okay. That's a good number. Last question. You, who happens to play lots of games, you play a game you feel like playing at the moment from your collection, or you have a gaming schedule on when to beat a certain game.
I feel attacked. I definitely have a schedule.
No, it's not. It's not. No, it's not. It's not. No. Yeah.
It's like, no.
No, I get you. No, it's just yeah. So okay, I'll give you an example. Like right now, I've been playing through Metro Exodus, and I want to get through Quantum Break next. And it's like these are games I had in the backlog for a while, so it's like I have to get through them. So I have to get through one, you know, just in order. So it's right now it's Metro Exodus, Quantum Break, then Mafia 2, then Mafia 3, and then Mafia the Old Country. I wanted to build up to the Old Country, so I definitely have a schedule.
But I think that's a really good approach because you know you'll kind of have you'll get an opportunity to because like Mafia is coming out pretty soon, right? It's coming out like what next week. The old country.
Is it? Wow. Time must be flying. I must really not be getting any sleep.
I think so. It's coming out in like the first week of August or something. August 8th.
I have to rush through. I have to rush through the games then because I mean I could just skip straight to Mafia 3 because you know the first two I already played through. But I wanted to play through them again. So, but like I said, I do have a schedule at least for single player games. But you know, if you say, hey, let's play some COD or Fortnite or Marvel Rivals or Dark Tide or whatever, I'll play it. You know.
I guess it's kind of like. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I would stick with the schedule answer.
I think I guess it feels like kind of like a similar kind of approach for like movies too. Like if there's like for example Lord of the Rings, I would definitely watch like 1, 2, and 3. Like if like the third one is coming out pretty soon or something, you know, like instead of watching the first two and then you having to wait for like the next couple of years until you actually finally see what's coming in. So I guess it's
Yeah.
similar in games too.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, for me it is. Yeah, definitely.
All right, are you ready to find out what your gamer type?
I'm ready.
All right, let's see. Oh, you are the perfect ranger. Just as
It's not
planned.
perfect. Yeah.
Okay, let's see some of the
Awesome.
characteristics.
The perfect ranger.
You are blunt when chatting. It's not there, it's there. Correct someone in a group chat. Once
That's true.
you are,
That's very
once you're
true.
trapped to a good game, you pull an all-nighter. You
Yeah.
like playing solo over playing co-op. Thanks for the help, but a ranger hunts alone. I like playing games solo.
Pretty
You don't
much.
you don't
Yeah.
care if other players die in a battle as long as I have survived.
Kind of. Yeah.
Zero interest in character customization and decorations. And you have little to no reactions, so even if I have my mic turned on Discord, people think my mic's broken.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
I do like to interact.
Okay.
He's like, I
But
talk.
I mean, pretty on the money. It's pretty on the money.
So you're good with Dispassionate Monarch, you're bad with Chatty Bard.
It's one of my favorite D&D classes. That hurts.
The Bard.
Love art.
Awesome. Yeah, so thank you so much for taking the gamer type quiz.
Of course.
Awesome. So, FYI, there are 16 characters or gamer types.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah,
fun.
we're gonna try
Wait.
and take that quiz again just to see.
Yeah, yeah, you kind of like want to see like what your friends are. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I think that was it for gamer type quiz, and we are ready to jump on to the bulletin board.
More.
Waypoint. So we have two big topics for this one. First one is Sony suing Tencent for ripping off Horizon franchise for the game called Light of Motiram. I don't know. I've watched the trailers and the assets and all. It kind of does look like a ripoff from the Horizon series. Even the main character is a female who has red hair, so I don't know.
That happens all the time.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Throw it
I can't
out.
think of any other game.
It's just-
Red hair female.
Can't think of any other
Yeah.
games with red hair.
Yeah, if you,
Yeah.
Can you?
I can't even. Well, so this is the page.
I'm sure there's something.
Unless there's a Brave game out there.
It is where the Darrimans cat.
This, it's like a,
Nothing like it. Nope.
I don't know.
Though
I'm just gonna
trapped
skip
in this
through
accursed
the video.
place.
See, the swords are behind their back. I don't remember that part in the other game.
As the mists reweave the threads of
Yeah.
time.
Is this a port from a?
Yeah,
Is
so
it a port?
No, that's definitely a little too close.
I
That's
think
definitely
so.
a little too close.
And
I can
What, with the
definitely
bow and
see
arrow
how
and
they
the
could.
fire? Nah.
It's just It's just I can see the artwork at the top right there. They look like they're trying to copy her
It's a
whole
little-
aesthetic.
yeah,
They're a
look
little.
at that.
They're, it's. I feel like.
That's-
I feel like someone just really. I don't know. If I was Tencent, I'm sure they didn't know what the person was making when they made it. I don't know what was happening, but I would
Yeah.
definitely be like, "Yo, my guy, like, what the hell did you just give
Yeah, like-
us?"
Right,
Besides
right.
a lawsuit, what am I looking
Right.
at right now?
And I think it's supposed to be a free to play game, isn't it?
No, I don't think so.
It says free.
Just because it's Tencent, you think it's free to play? Oh,
It says free.
yeah. I mean, looks like it's better than the other game. Keep it.
Oh,
Let's take a
sorry.
look at its thing.
Or maybe I don't know.
mean,
They
it's-
might. Yeah. Go ahead, Justin.
I was gonna say if it's free to play. I mean, hey, might let it slide.
Yeah,
I don't think they can.
yeah.
I don't think this is. I don't think this is gonna be a free to play game.
I mean-
it's just yeah.
Free right now or what?
I don't know. Maybe they haven't listed the price yet. That's why it says free. But Pretty sure it's gonna be. I mean, it has to be like a single player, right? It's not. It doesn't say any like open world. It's not MMORPG or anything.
So, fun fact.
Oop, I like fun facts.
Yep, I do like fun facts from Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
Tencent approached Sony years ago to purchase the license right for Horizon.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, yes, yeah, I did hear that.
This was a fun fact.
And then Sony they refused it. They said we're not gonna sell you the license. And now I guess this is why Tencent saying that okay, we'll make this game and looks much better than what you have.
Yeah. So
Because that's what a lot of people say is the game looks much better than what Horizon was.
yeah, it's a Pal World situation, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a Power World situation.
I mean, to be fair though, if just because a game looks like the other game, what would classify it as actually like okay, yeah, we know as gamers what a ripoff would be, but if they're like, hey, we took this game we really liked and we made our version that we thought was better, and everything factually is different, it just looks exactly like your crap. Like, how much leeway you think that would get them?
Well,
I guess it depends on like aesthetic, or I shouldn't say aesthetic. I should say more character design. If you're going 1-to-1 character design, or you're going 1-to-1 level design and mission design and like that's a ripoff. We all know that.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, if it reminds you of that game, then no, it's not really a ripoff. It's just more of it's just like, okay, this is a what's the term I'm looking for? With like it's a can't think of the term, but it's like when you make something that it paying respect to something else. I can't remember.
Oh,
I can't think of the term.
A love
homage.
letter.
Homage.
You said a what now?
Like,
yeah, paying homage. Yeah, or a love letter.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or
pretty much.
We liked yours, but ours is better. So
or that, because I mean, if you think about it, I mean, wasn't it Call of Duty that was called the Medal of Honor Killer? So, and it wasn't really a ripoff of Medal of Honor. It was just its own thing,
It was pretty close.
So it was yeah. I mean, it was a first-person shooter. Medal of Honor was a first-person shooter.
Well, that's
so
the
I
thing
mean,
sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No,
I was gonna say that's the thing is like I feel like though from the beginning of time is just with video games. I think that's just the thing is like, you're gonna have. I mean, this is not as close as Call of Duty and Medal of Honor or whatever, but if you think about Sonic and was always an answer to Mario. You know what I mean? Like always people are like, well, even though Sonic's gameplay was completely different. It's just you could definitely see that they're like, well, these guys got a character, we need a character, and it's always been kind of like that, I don't know.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
1-for-1. Yeah.
It didn't seem like it was 1-for-1. It didn't seem like it. So I don't know. I mean,
I'm trying to see. I'm trying to
definitely looked.
Yep. I was listening to the artwork.
Yeah, I was saying the artwork definitely seemed to be 1-to-1 with Horizon. So I was like, I don't know about that one. It definitely might be a ripoff.
Yeah, they could at least change up the font. Like, all right, man, this looks too much like the real thing. We need to switch it around. Like, okay, yeah.
The font size.
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, it also kind of has influenced by the fact that not all, but sometimes especially in the Chinese gaming industry, it's kind of like accepted that they copy other game assets or I don't know content. They kind of like let it slide, and they sometimes blatantly kind of copy them. So maybe the fact that Tencent is a Chinese gaming company, that also has some impact on some people thinking it's like a complete ripoff, or especially for Sony, kind of they're like,
it's actually
yeah,
pretty funny. A lot of gamers, of course, are doing comparison. Like if Sony is suing Tencent because of the copying, Sony been copying games from Nintendo all the time.
Yeah,
that is true. That is actually
like for example, Smash Brother, Nintendo. What did Sony make? PlayStation All Star Battle Royale.
and then everybody else, and then there is
Nintendo. Nintendo made Mario Kart. Sony made
They
Little
made-
Big Planet karting.
Yep.
Well, that's the thing too. Is
Yep.
like you're always gonna constantly have that back
Yeah.
and forth. I feel like that's the one thing in gaming. You just gotta. I don't know. It's weird to me. It's because it would be like if somebody made a ripoff. You know, like they always make a movie like say Aliens, and there's like a B version of like Aliens, and it's something spelled goofy, and the thing doesn't look right. But you're just like you knew where it came
Yeah.
from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then also like,
Yeah.
how many times? And I'm not trying to say anything. I'm just saying, how many times has somebody from China taken a game though and actually made it better? And then you're like, well, it's better though. Like, this is actually a pretty fun game. Congratulations, Tencent. You got me again. Ooh.
Yeah, I think.
But who knows?
Yeah, I think that's happening a
Actually,
lot in the.
I can think of one. I can think of one game where China has made it better. That's Escape from Tarkov with Arena Breakout Infinite.
No, but that's
They-
what
they
I'm saying. Is
definitely-
they're
Yeah.
really good at taking
I-
games and making them better.
Yeah, I really think they did a great job with Arena Breakout Infinite. So I can't knock them on that one.
Mm,
No, they do. I think they're amazing when it comes to. Sometimes they just take stuff and they're like, yeah, it's cool and all, but let's make this a little better. And you're like, they did do that.
Yeah.
yeah, I guess that's the reason why Pal World situation is also. Not everyone is going with Nintendo because Pal World basically made what Nintendo couldn't make or didn't make, and
And I always wondered why Nintendo never made a Pokemon game that was like Power World. I always
Wow.
wondered that
yeah, it's like I
because
don't- yeah,
yeah, they always had the top-down Game Boy-esque games that you just run around and you just throw your little. It's
yeah,
like,
can't even.
okay, that's great. That's awesome. I get to collect the Pokedex and
Hey! One
And
day
make them
some
fight
guy
each
was
other,
sitting there
but, you know.
playing it and he was like, you know what we should do? What? Let's give Pikachu an AK. And they're like,
Oh yeah,
a new game, bro. It's like,
You know
exactly.
You know,
You see?
you know what's the funny part about this whole situation? Light Emotion is scheduled to be released on PC, Android, Apple, and PS5.
Okay, I don't know.
So how did Sony get them the green light to?
Okay,
that
If
works
it's-
out.
Wow.
That
if it's
checks
coming out in PS5, we'll see. We'll see if they actually do come out. But I don't know. I think there's like a thin line between like ripping off versus respecting and making it the game better. I guess.
All I
Yeah.
know is they probably
Yeah, no,
Sony,
definitely is.
Sony probably won't win. They're doing this. Sony's probably just doing this because they need to make money because they lost so much money with all their game failure.
Concord. Sorry. So yeah.
Who even bought Concord? Ugh.
Wait, that is that? Yeah, well, yeah.
I'm just messing.
I didn't buy Concord. I'm just-
Yeah, I don't know who bought Concord physical version. I don't know this guy. Anyways, that's gonna sell a lot. But yeah, I think maybe it's just part of them trying to get something out of something. Yeah.
Because they know Tencent has the money.
Oh heck yeah, Tencent is like what number 2, the second right behind Sony, right?
Yeah.
They're going to
So-
constantly be making money. It's just crazy. And with the fact that a lot of mobile versions of gaming is becoming even more powerful, it's not going to slow down.
Yeah. Crazy.
Somebody's got a Red Magic gaming tab on his Christmas list.
Yeah. So,
It's-
but I
it's
mean,
really
we'll see how this. I mean, the power situation hasn't even been settled down, so I don't even know how long this is gonna take. Like Sony versus Tencent, it'll probably take like 10 years or something. I don't know. Who knows?
I don't think they're gonna win. To be
Yeah,
honest.
who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
Just taking so long.
Did you know there's a
It
fun
depends
fact
on what the game is like.
that China has a theme park, like a really big amusement park, that is basically a World of Warcraft vibe to it, and Blizzard never got 1 cent out of it, and never gave them the license.
Okay. Okay.
It's basically a World of Warcraft theme park.
I would like to actually visit that place. Where is
People
it?
have visiting that place. I gotta check it out on Instagram
Yeah.
or something. People
So-
visit and they're making so much money, and they've been in business for a long time, and they're still operating.
Is it made by Tencent or is it operated by?
No, because I think it's a different company that
Okay.
does the amusement part. But still, think about it. It's a video game based on a video game. Blizzard never gave them the license or gave them the permission, and they never got 1 cent.
Yeah, that's basically like having like Disney World and then Disney not getting any money.
Pretty much what? Yeah, like someone going out there make another Disney World.
Yeah, in China, but that's a whole. I don't know. They'll probably not. If they actually sue them, they'll probably will try to take that legal battle into China and like they'll win. I mean, Microsoft will lose or Blizzard. I don't know which
Yeah.
one, but
Can't take anything in China and win.
yeah, yeah. So we'll.
I mean, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, it's the two big dogs fighting each other. We don't really care. We like. I mean, we don't. It's not like we don't care, but it's like, I don't know. We'll just see.
They got so much money. It's almost like they're gonna go out there and slap each other with like bills.
Yeah. Have you seen this one like meme where like Batman is throwing money at Iron Man, Iron Man is throwing money back at Batman? It's like, yeah. But
I can't see.
Yeah,
Blinding me.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, let's move on to the next one that we wanted to talk about. The
You know what's funny about that is Batman could have probably made Gotham like really nice, and he wouldn't have had to fight so much crime if he like invested a little bit more.
Hey.
yeah,
Yeah, that's very true.
that's it. Anyways, so we want to talk about the. Do you guys do know about this situation where Steam is taking down some games, like adult games, or from the Steam stores, and also itch.io has followed them as well. They de-indexed entire NSFW games libraries from its stores. So
Not safe for work. That's what it means.
yeah. So I don't know. Like, do you think it's right for them to just like take down the games? I mean, I guess they can do that, but it's just alarming that the fact that these big platform companies are also influenced by an outside factor to delist or delete games that are on their platform.
So you're between a rock and a hard place with that one, because if you don't remove the games, then you're subject to having your payment processors removed from processing payments on your platform. And if you do remove the games, then you're giving them control. Essentially, it's like if they say, "Well, we don't like this type of game," and if you don't remove it or you don't sell, if you sell it, then we're not going to, have our payment processing services on your platform. And I definitely see why that's a huge problem.
Yeah.
And I don't know what games were removed from Steam, but from what I've heard, it's a lot of raunchy stuff.
Yeah,
that's a lot of. I thought
it's not all NSFW stuff, but there's supposed to be like certain like things that will trigger it. I'm pretty sure they're probably going to go by if people say, "Yeah, this is gross," and they report it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But some indie developers who aren't making SFW are worried that this could impact also them being able to put games on Steam with it being harder to, like it could cause issues later in life for them.
Yeah, so there was a game, Ready or Not. They had a lot of racy stuff in their game, which they had to kind of boil down for console releases. And if you're not allowed to put that type of stuff, because it was I think it was a police simulator. I never played it, so I'm just going off of what I've seen and heard. But it was a police game where you would save trafficked people, and you would participate in raids of different kinds. And if it's a game like that and you remove it because a payment processor is asking you to move it, then I see a huge problem with that, because it's part of the art form when you're creating these types of games. Like you can tell stories of different of all walks of life, and it's like it shouldn't be a crazy idea to say, well, here's a view from a police officer's perspective, and let's have you go in and save some trafficked people, and they may be, because I think they were nude, and the Ready or Not team said that the Xbox and PlayStation were asking them to put clothes on the characters, and to remove certain scenes or change certain scenes, and it's like, yeah, I definitely understand the concern with having payment processors have that level of control, because then it kind of I don't know, it stifles innovation, and it makes it harder, like you said, for any developers to really get on these platforms and do what because you can't really change the market or take the market in any other direction if you're not allowed to do it. If you're not allowed to make different types of games, you can't. Like, if people are asking, they ask Ubisoft, can you guys stop with the Ubisoft formula and try something new? But it's like, why would they do that if if the market is saying, well, if you do that, then you're risking everything, and that's the same thing with that whole Visa MasterCard thing. Is why would I try something risky if it means I can't sell it?
That's 100%.
Yeah.
I think too, the game that got it started though, that they, I guess, caused all the stir was, there's a game where I guess you hold your family hostage and then do stuff to them, and it got really got pretty bad, and the guy actually took the game down after he made it because it got so much heat. But it had started the catalyst.
I think I heard of that one. I think I heard of that one.
Yeah, I think I don't know. Like, it's giving the choice to actually buy to the people, like consumers, or it's either that, or you're actually not even giving them a choice to experience these things.
Yeah, I mean, the way they're doing it is not, I guess, the right approach. Like, they're just removing blah 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 blah. It's not like they are, I guess, what is it? Have a research it deeply. Because from what I've been reading, including on Reddit, they've been removing games just left and right, even horror games. Like, for example, and then people are saying that a lot of gamers and people are saying that, oh, if they keep doing this, like indie games like such as The Binding of Isaac is going to get removed, or Turn the Boy to Tax Evasion. Those kind of games could get. One of the recent one that people are talking about is mouthwashing. Mouthwashing got removed by Itch.io.
Oh,
wow!
Mouthwashing.
Yeah. It's a horror game that has like a lot of gore in it, but it's like there's no nudity or anything like that. It's just like psychological horror, basically. Itch.io removed it.
And that's what I'm talking about. It's like
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying that's what I'm talking about. It's you stifle innovation, because if you say there's a lot of gore, like that's a technical feat. One, that's a technical feat, and then two, it's like, has it really been done in a level that I think it's been? I think you're describing, because if it's like some insane amount of gore, and you have all these, I assume explosions of monsters or people, I mean, I think that's. I don't know. I would actually like to play that.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, you have choice.
You could play on Steam. You can play on Itch.io.
Yeah, Steam still has it up because it's not as bad.
Itch.io doesn't have it. So
Yeah.
Itch.io guidelines and Steam guidelines, or when it comes to removing, are two different guidelines. Basically, they're not even the same guidelines.
Yeah, they probably
Yeah.
And like, so you would think about too, like, I know I like games that sometimes I like all types of games, so I'm not just like one type of person, but there are games that I've always liked that kind of rode that edge of, not, I wouldn't say NSFW, but definitely close to it, but like ultra violence and like fast, like paced action. And I could see that really ruining some of that, because I like No More Heroes and Mad World and stuff like that, where they have Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yeah.
The Sunflower Head boobies.
Yeah.
You had to beat the poop monster with toilet paper. Yeah. Come on now.
Yeah.
You had to think of like what now? I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I enjoy it. I was saying that you have to think about like where Doom could be right now. Like Doom could be that
Doom,
super
yeah,
gory,
remove.
fast paced, Woo!
Yeah.
Doom
Doom-
had
Doom-
like that.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
I get it, but like
Doom
if there
could
wasn't
definitely
that would be
do.
removed.
Yeah.
And imagine there's places where there actually might be somewhere that they're like, you can't play that because it's too violent.
The thing is about that is, would they touch
Yeah.
Doom? Doom is a AAA title. They would not touch it, but they
They
would
won't
touch
touch
indie
Doom.
game. They would touch indie games though.
Man, that's
Yeah,
fucked
that's
up.
true.
Yeah, that's
Because if you think about Grand Theft Auto, they have nude characters in GTA, and
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
why wasn't that removed from Xbox or PlayStation? But Ready or Not has to change the way that they present their characters in the game.
And Ready or
Doesn't
Not
make
is an
any
indie
sense.
game considered, kind of in a way, because they started
Yeah.
as an indie game.
And you think about it, even
Yeah.
though there's nudity in all those other games, they're not considered not safe for work. There's
Hmm.
nowhere in their title it says not safe for work. So you could just,
Yeah.
I mean, nobody would do this, but I could just be sitting at work and just be slapping a hoe trying to get my money.
yeah.
You know, it's like, what you doing over there, Warren? Just,
Is,
she owes me, man. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, is that titties? Like,
and it feels like, you know, if it starts with like nudity and stuff, like maybe like later on games like Schedule 1 or Drug Simulator, or the what is it called, the Drug Dealer Simulator, games like that could be
Schedule
Oh
one.
removed.
yeah,
Because like it's not, maybe like Visa and Maestro don't like that kind of games. You never know.
yeah, and it's like those games brought a lot of people a lot of joy. So I don't see why you
Exactly,
would.
yeah.
And it was different. It was different. So like Schedule 1, I haven't played it. And just be transparent, I haven't played it, but
lot of
from what it looks like, I'm glad he built that game. I'm glad he
Yeah,
did it.
yeah,
I'm glad he did his
yeah.
thing on that. And I would hate to see it stifled by a payment processor deciding, well, we don't like drug dealing in video games, so let's just cut that out. Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
ridiculous. It's gonna
as
have a
the
letter.
as the banker goes home and does a line. Never mind.
You're right about that one.
So I don't know. Where this is gonna take. Like I don't know if
Great
this.
game though, for
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
And you'd be
Okay.
good at it
I'll
for
definitely
being
give it a
organized.
try.
You'd be like, because you get to the point where you're making so many drugs, you're like, where do I do the cocaine? Where do I do this? I got a place, put all this stuff. It's my friends just started throwing it everywhere, and I was like, no, we got to organize. But
Yeah.
it'd be good to have somebody
I'm definitely
organize
gonna give it a try.
all the ingredients.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully this is like a one-time thing where I don't know, like maybe they'll leave the games alone, because it like Justin is saying too. Like I kind of agree with that because it's like stifling all these creativity or what could have been and all that.
Now I could see where there's like a point where it's just like, what were you thinking? Like there's some games I look at and I'm like, I hope your parents love you. No,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
there's a reason
Yeah.
why you could turn on the parent filter, or you can literally go in Steam and turn it to where you don't have to see any of the stuff you don't want to see.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think they have an option
so-
for that.
Yeah. And so
So-
like if you do family sharing and stuff like that, and you could turn on options to where you don't want to see NSFW stuff. Too easy. You know what I'm saying? And then at
Yeah.
that point you ain't got to even worry about it. But you know how banks are. They're like, well, if somebody sues us, we're gonna have to give away all this money.
Yeah, but
Oh.
they're like we're like 2-person indie studio. Like, what if they sue us? Like, I can't take the risk. And then they can't even make that game. Yeah. So yeah, that's that. I think we're ready to jump into the
Companion waypoint.
Head to the yes. Before we start, let's watch that trailer with sound because it makes it so much more immersive. We'll skip
yeah.
the April 2025 part.
You shoot something in the penis and keep walking. Just
Hey, be careful! It might remove that.
I'll be scared of that.
I would have just turned around.
Yeah, me too. That was me. I was like, oh, nope.
Nope.
The gun will kill them.
I would have handed my gun to my friend and be like, "You got this."
Definitely.
Uh-oh. Like, if I see that, I'm running away. Like, I'm not going there.
Oh man.
Game of it.
I never
love
did
this
trust
part.
gnomes.
Yeah. I actually love this part because it kind of gives me a feeling that I'm jogging or something in the woods.
Yep, that's exactly what you're doing in that part.
Make sure to look down for scat in case there's like bear poop or something. Yeah. They'll eat ya. Ooh, I like it.
Me too.
I know it looks scary, but I would totally do that in my backyard.
Nope. We're skipping
Put a
that
shrine
part.
up in your backyard.
Yeah,
Skipping that.
yeah. Just the neighbors be like, "Is he? What?
And what are you doing back there?
HOA president."
You're a solo dev, right?
Yes, I am.
So what engine are you using for the game?
I'm using Unreal Engine 5
Hmm.
in version 5.6. It's the latest, greatest Unreal Engine 5 version. I know there's a lot of heat for Unreal Engine right now, but I've been able to master it. You know, I've been able to get it running smooth, and but yeah.
Awesome. And you said you've been a dev since 2008 or 7, you said?
Yes, 2007.
So have you been like working for like another studio or like is this your first title or how does that?
This is not my first title. So, okay, I got to walk you through my history just a little bit. So my
I
history
love
is a
this
little,
part. I
long
love
and
this part.
complicated.
Oh yeah.
So I first started. I first started doing game development. Well, I first started dabbling in game development when I just started doing a little bit of Google searching in just 2006. I was like, well, how do I build a game? I want to build games because I'm playing them, but I want to build them. You know, so and I find something called if my memory serves me correct, it's like I think it was Platinum Art Sandbox, and I was like, I don't think that's what I want. I want some real tools, like like you had the Adobe Suite back then, and I was like, I want real tools to build a game with, and so that's when I found Unity. And once I found that, I started building or tinkering and building things in it. And I think that was back when they had it was Unity 2 at the time. Unity 2. Yeah, Unity 2. And so I'm a very comedic person. I like comedy. And so I was always building things that were funny to me, So and I'm gonna get a little am I allowed to cuss here?
Yes, of course. This is YouTube or Spotify. I don't know, whatever. Both of them.
It'll be fine.
So
That's why it's owned by
So-
Sony.
Yeah. Are we gonna
I'm
be
gonna fast-
delisted?
I'm going to fast forward here to make a short story long. So
I like to say at work all the time. I'm like, so short story long. They're like, what?
exactly.
Man, I'm gonna start using that phrase. All right, so make the short story long.
Boss is like,
Yeah, so I'm going to fast forward a little.
you gotta stop talking to
Fast
that
forward a little bit.
American.
Yep. So okay, the first game I made maybe 2009, 2010, because I wasn't that great when I first started out. But first game I settled on was like a racing game, and I'm a big Midnight Club fan. Midnight Club, Need for Speed Underground, Need for Speed. I like racing games. Forza, Project. How did I forget the name of it? It was not Project Cars. It was another game with Project in the name. It's on Xbox 360. I can't remember the name of it. Wow. But I played it. I can't remember the name of it. Anyways, big fan of racing games. As you know, Mario Kart and other things. So the first game I made in Unity was like it was a racing game, and it didn't have a lot of cool, flashy art. It was just something I just dabbled in. I put it. I don't know where I put it up. I put it up somewhere, and it's lost in history now. But it failed. Then I'm going to fast forward to make a short story long. I made a game that I thought was funny. It was called Shitty Birds, and the premise of it was to basically the birds fly over and they drop shit, and you have to jump over the shit.
Okay. Okay.
And I thought, this is a hit. This is a hit.
I mean, that's a
Everyone
real
will
world
love it.
application right there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's like the Flappy Bird, except for like a shitty bird.
Exactly. And it was, I thought it was funny, and I thought, okay, this is going to be the hit, and I put it out. Android, iOS, flopped. Maybe got 100, 300, 100 to 300 downloads, something like that, but it flopped. Then I made another funny one. I like. It's called Hi Birds. This one was.
So you do like birds?
I do. It's called Hi Birds, and the birds are supposed to get high, and so
that high.
The premise of this game was to essentially just maintain a high as you fly through the obstacles. You have to maintain a high, and so the drugs would fly through the air, and you had the powder, the crack or whatever it was that'll give you like the maximum high, and then you had the blunt the joint that'll give you like the smallest increase of high. But as you continue to fly, your high decreases, and you have to maintain a certain high level. And I thought that's amazing. I thought this is gonna be the hit. This is the hit.
You're gonna love it.
Man, you have to make a Schedule 1 bird version. Oh gosh, that'd be funny.
Oh man, I had a lot of fun. And every now and then I stop myself. I'm like, I have to stop making those types of games because it's too many of them. I had a doo-doo drop, which was literally just tapping the screen, dropping shit into the toilet, collecting points, and other things that made it a game, gamified. But it was supposed to be, funny. Toilet humor, literally.
You know what's
and
actually funny? The games you've been describing. You know what's funny is the games you've been describing, the birds flying around pooping, the guys, the toilet that's driving down shit. These are all popular indie games right now.
Wow.
You ever played Just Code Things? Just Code Things is
no,
a bird. You play as a crow, you fly around the neighborhood, and you start pooping on people's head.
Oh god.
Wow.
Okay, you have to
So
after Nightwalk
I was ahead
Simulator.
of the game.
You have to, yeah.
and then I saw another game. It's just a game where you just go and just take a dump in the office.
Oh my god.
These are all indie games.
Wow. So I guess my ideas would have worked if I would have stuck to it.
Yeah, you're 20 years too fast.
100% honest. Like I used to tell my friends all the time, I just wanted to make a game where your whole job is making pizza and delivering it during a zombie apocalypse. And they made a game like that. And I was so pissed.
Wow.
I was so pissed. 'Cause I was like,
wow.
because they said that thing where like you're playing indie games and people are like struggling for food and you're like, what? What would make something different? What would be fun? And I was like, dude, nobody's ever done a delivery food game. And I swear to God, they have one now. I just saw it the other day and I was like,
is this the Pizza Bandit game?
I can't remember the name of it, but it's not Pizza Bandit. It's literally where it's the end of the world and you have to deliver food to people.
Okay.
Pizza Bandit is a different one.
Okay.
Different alternate world. Not zombies.
I mean, I didn't know. Like I just saw the trailer, so I didn't. But anyways, keep going, Justin. So you had all these different ideas for birds and poops.
A lot.
Yeah.
You make it sound so great.
Yeah, you should port it to PC and sell it on Steam. Maybe it'll be a hit now.
Maybe I'll
yeah,
definitely
port
definitely
it.
give that a try.
Yeah, go.
But those are
go-
old Unity games.
Yeah,
Those are old
yeah, yeah.
Unity games. And I actually posted those games on my Twitter.
Mm,
Well, two of them I posted on Twitter. Which was just it was High Birds and Shitty Birds I posted on Twitter.
mm.
And but yeah, I would definitely want to bring them back
Yeah,
and
got
see
it.
what it can do. Because if you're telling me now that people are doing those types of games and they're working now, like wow,
Yeah,
I was a little too early in.
yeah. Make sure it's
I
not
guess
on
people weren't ready
itch.io.
to. Everyone wanted Angry Birds and Plants vs Zombies. They didn't want Shitty Birds and
Man.
wanted. But so
Yeah, but
you know,
I think about it.
Yeah, it's really funny.
yeah.
So
So
how did you go from Shitty Bird to Nightwalk Simulator? Like that's like
So-
two totally different like
Tell me something
genre.
about this. Tell me. Yeah.
Yeah, like what's the transition like?
So the transition. This had to be 2000, maybe 14. I Again, I had the racing game. I wanted to do it, a little different. I was like, I should just try it. And I was like, no, I just scrapped it. I was like, I'm not going to do another racing game because, I don't think people like racers anymore. That's 2000s. We're in the 2010s now, so let's go for shooters or something like that. And I was like, okay, let me think. What can I do? And then I came up with an idea, and I was like, oh wow, it's my vision. I had a vision about it. That's why I call it the vision. And it's conceptualized it through story first, mainly through story, and it came to be a bigger project than I wanted it to be. But I'm happy that I'm kind of sticking to it. So basically, it went like this. I wanted to build something 3D that could, I guess challenge the space a little bit, like just kind of break it up or shake it up. But I knew I couldn't do it alone. So, but I tried it anyways because I'm a crazy guy. I tried it anyways. I said, okay, I'm gonna go on this ambitious project. And basically, what it was and you're gonna see how ambitious it is. It's an open world time traveling game. Where you play. It's a story driven game. You play as the main character. His name is John, and you travel through time, space, multiverse, whatever you want to call it. And you go through the missions, you do all that different stuff, and it was my idea. Just go through the story, and my biggest, I would say my biggest motivation for that one was the Mesozoic, which is dinosaurs. Because I was like, I've never really seen a game go back in a way that immerses you really with dinosaurs. I'm like, and then Ark Survival came about. I was like, oh damn it!
So you kept transitioning from different genres. Okay.
Ark Survival comes and
yeah. Go ahead.
no, Ark Survival comes and I'm looking at it. I'm like, love it. I don't know if how you guys feel about Ark Survival. I've heard a lot of racy things about it, like, oh, it's not that great. It performs horribly and all that different stuff. But I'm like, I'm like, it's a cool concept regardless. So I continue down that road, and to make a short story long, I get to last year. I decided, you know what? There was another game I was gonna work on. It was another comedy game, but it was 3D, and I will tell you about that one once I have, because I'm still working on it. But once I have it together, I'll reveal it. But
Okay.
then that game transitioned to Nightwalk Simulator, and they're both breakoffs from the Vision. Because I'm still building that one. I still want to build it. I still want to raise the funds for it, and and build it. But I was like, well, I got to be realistic here. So how do I get this done? Well, I can start off with a bunch of smaller games. I was like, well, my smaller games failed. Shitty Birds and High Birds and all the other
birds.
all the other birds.
birds
Yeah,
all
all the other
failed.
birds and poop.
Yeah.
It wasn't just birds. It was I had puzzle games. I had all kinds of games. It was like I had one that was like a Simon Says. It was meant to for your brain health and I had some older people that really loved that one. I was like, I guess I'm going to be a developer for retirement homes. I was okay with that.
Yeah.
Hey, they could pay all their life savings into it.
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean, you never know what's
I
gonna
was
go
about to say.
big.
You wait long enough, and Mario, the original Mario, will be like something you'll see a bunch of like on the
Actually-
Nintendos.
Actually, fun
Yeah.
fact: in Japan, nursing homes they put that Nintendo donate all their switches in the nursing homes for all retirements.
That's
Oh,
actually
wow.
a good idea.
So they can play Mario
Yeah.
Kart and stuff like that because it helps them with their
Yep.
gas drains.
Yeah,
and everything.
definitely.
That was actually something
Definitely.
they found with the Wii a long time ago. A lot of times they a lot of old folks home were putting Wii's in there because specifically they had to use the controllers to move and stuff. They're noticing that older people when they were playing it, they were having better cognition and they're actually moving more and getting with the game. So of course that was like a big deal. Like, oh, there's a video game that's not bad. I'm like, they're not bad, okay? It's
It
just
was
some-
never
you don't have to-
bad.
you don't have to move to play. That's the difference, okay?
Yeah.
Because I'm a big fan of Wii, but yeah, that's every time I hear something good about Nintendo, I'm like, damn it, I gotta be not so mean to them when they come to my house and try to steal me in the vans.
I mean, if they steal it, it's a nice
Yeah.
thing.
Where are they taking
Yeah,
me? The night's young. Where are we
They're
going?
taking you back to Nintendo HQ.
Yep. Basement.
Yeah.
Basement, 8th floor or something.
Hey, they pay me, whatever. Let me tell my
You
family.
might get a
I was like, hey,
Charlie Chocolate Factory deal where you get to win the Nintendo company if you I don't know make it through the tour.
I could just get my mustache to go up a little bit, but like, woohoo! They're like, yeah, we could take that guy. He looks all right.
Yeah. Or they'll make you into like an NPC for a game and you're like live in the game forever. Like, isn't
know,
that Zach? Like,
Actually, now that I think about it, you don't actually see documentary of how Nintendo does their stuff in their actual office or how they do the development or how they make the Switch hardware.
Well,
I'm telling you.
You did hear what they said that happens to people when they quit Nintendo, right?
What was that?
Is it?
What's
Is it?
that?
They're
is it
just like hey, you're retiring and everything. They let them walk out the door, sniper.
Yep, I can see that coming. It's like
They're like, hey, thanks for your time. He's like, and then he walks out and they're like,
you know too much about our secret. Like it's like those like movies where like old assassins they like retire and all the company like tries to kill him.
but then Nintendo replaces the husband or wife to the family with a different husband or wife. So it's what it is.
No, let's forget it. That's not Nintendo being run by the Yakuza.
Yeah, you never hear back from them. You never see anyone say like ex Nintendo on LinkedIn because they never exist. They don't exist.
No, people always said that Sega was run by the Yakuza.
Oh
When they did the Yakuza games.
because like a Dragon games.
man.
But anyways,
Well, I mean, if you ever been to a Sega party, Sega party is 18 plus party only.
ooh. But will that party be delisted by Steam? Is a question.
Yeah,
I mean,
probably.
do you?
I was gonna ask
The next person to get in trouble, Sega.
how long did it take you to come to this point for Nightwalk Simulator?
Get to the point where I am now. So the game has been in development for under a year, and yeah, because I did a lot of the heavy lifting years ago. So, but so once I decided, I want to take an excerpt and I want to just make this game, it was very easy to put together, but not easy once it became its own thing, and that's why it's been delayed. I think twice now. So, it sparked from, a lot of the fear elements because I love fear and thrillers. I like to have the hair standing up in the back of my head. So and I had to run a little test, and the test I ran just to make sure that it was scary enough was I asked my wife to sit at my desk and just go around this area and just walk. Just look at that. Tell me what you see. Tell me how it feels. Does it feel good to walk and feel good to move around the environment at night? She's like, yeah, it feels good. And she's using a mouse and keyboard to navigate. She's looking all over like, wow, there's a lot of detail there. Then boom, she like jumped back so far she went through a hole in the wall. So
That's a good sign, right? That's a good sign.
yeah, that's a very good sign. And so
Yeah.
I was very proud of myself for that one. I was like,
Okay.
good. And she said, and she was pregnant at the time, which I
Oh,
probably
God.
shouldn't have done, but
Yeah. Oh gosh. Hopefully, I mean, it's fine that they're both of your kiddos are all okay.
yes,
But
they
yeah.
are. They are fine.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
that was a stunt. I was like, okay, I can't try that again. But
Oh, definitely not.
but
Or you
the
might
vision
sleep in the
is
car.
supposed to be
Yeah.
yeah, the couch.
Yeah.
It's scary, but not that scary.
Yeah. But,
But the vision has a lot of fear elements. It's supposed to be very dark because I don't know if you played Red Dead Redemption. I'm sure everyone has played Red Dead Redemption 2.
yeah.
But like if you ever roaming around at night and you get that eerie feeling, it's like it's a little creepy in this area, especially the northern parts of the map. That's kind of the feeling I was going for in the 3D world I was creating. I was like, I really have to go for that eerie, southern feeling country feeling because that's where I'm from. And two, it's like the scariest thing you can have is like a rural town where you have nowhere to run because it's a few buildings and
Yeah.
you see different things come out of the shadows or out of anything really the sky, and you're like, what the hell do I do? Where do I run? You're in the middle of nowhere. And that's the kind of feeling that I got from Red Dead, and I was like, I love that feeling. So I wanted to put that here, and that's exactly what I did. And I was like, if I go outside now, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's like if you've ever watched those old movies where they had the game takes place 1985. If you ever watch those old movies where they always had the ships coming out in the cornfield and making the crop circles and I always love that aesthetic. That's why the ships are rounded and the egg shape like we've been seeing in the news lately. I had to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted the more circular ships like the 80s movies and TV and stuff like that because I feel like some people say those are not as menacing, but I say if you think about it, the goofier it is, the more menacing it is because it's like, how can something so silly want to kill me?
True.
It's kind of like that.
It's like it has to be diabolical to be that silly in coming down here. So that aesthetic, I had to capture it.
It's like when something doesn't look scary, and then as you get closer, it's like, this is not right. Like when someone's smiling at you, like
like that.
you're like, yeah, no,
Exactly.
he's. Oh my god! After a while, you're like, I'm not going near that weirdo because that face is
Exactly.
horrible.
The Chucky movies too, like the little doll, but like if you go close, it's gonna kill you. Or
yeah, Child's Play is a favorite of mine.
yeah,
I used to, and seeing that's why it's funny because that's one of the things I used to love about like Pokemon stuff too as a kid. Like I used to love when things were just super cute, but they could murder you. I don't know why I thought that was I was like, oh, look at, and they would just murder someone. I'm like, that's fantastic. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Instead of that guy walking around and just like huge and he's like, oh, I'll murder all you guys. This little pink thing walks up and like slices his throat. And you're like, what just happened? It's like, you run off. You're like,
exactly.
And wasn't there like a recent actual incident where like the Annabelle doll guy, like he opened it and he died actually?
My cousin.
No, like the Annabelle, the horror movie,
You know who owns? You know the family owns that owns that museum and stuff and was housing it, right?
Yeah, and then some guy like opened it or something, and he actually
They're the
died.
Warrens. That's my last name.
Yeah.
Did he actually die recently?
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah.
old. He's
I mean-
old though.
No, not that guy, but the other guy who was not supposed to open the I don't know, closet, whatever. What's the old, it was actually on the news too. I don't even know how he died. But
That's
like
why
I
you don't
said-
mess with that stuff, man.
Exactly. It looks. I mean, the doll itself doesn't look as bad as like how the
wow.
movie depicts it, but like it actually does kill you. So I don't know. It's like cursed.
This is
Crazy.
an demonic Annabelle doll absent from hotel room where paranormal investigator Dan Rivera is found dead.
Yeah. Yep.
Infamous demonic Annabelle doll was nowhere in sight when paranormal investigator Dan Rivera, 54, was found dead in the Gettysburg Hotel from this week. That was from New York Post and then USA Today.
What date was that?
10 days ago,
Yeah, it's not. It's pretty recent, isn't it?
7 days ago on USA Today. So it looks like New York Post is a little faster than USA Today.
So yeah. So yeah. The thing is real. But, so but anyway,
Hey, listen, you don't mess with it. Don't mess with that stuff, my guy.
yeah, exactly. Like, don't do the things that you're not supposed to do. So that's all.
I always wanted to create. I always wanted to create like a short film, where people are sitting around and they're just chilling, and somebody hears a noise, and the girl goes, "Hey, you should go see that," and he goes, "Yeah, no, I think we're good." Yeah, and then just the end, because nothing happened.
Yeah.
Because he didn't go look for the noise. He's like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, it's probably fine." You know,
Yeah. It's like
Probably.
credits roll.
it's like 99% of the horror movies are like they see like a ghost or hear something, but then they stay at the house. They're like, "Oh, we're not leaving," but then they're actually the souls are leaving because they're dead.
There's always that. Yeah, there's always that one dumb guy's like, "I'll go check it out." You're like,
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah.
like I think
Yeah.
it's
How do
fine,
you- how do you
guys.
do
We're
that?
cool.
You?
A Nightwalk Simulator is not going to be multiplayer, is it?
Not at first, no.
Okay.
But I do want co-op mode in there later
Yeah,
on.
yeah, that would be actually pretty fun to play the game with a friend.
Ready?
Yeah, yeah, of course. Because one friend, I mean, when I say co-op, I mean two people.
Okay.
You know, one friend has a flashlight and one has a gun, and that's the idea. Because right now it's just a single player, so you have a flashlight and a gun. But when you're co-op, now one person
Imagine
has
the-
a gun, one person has a flashlight.
Imagine the flashlight guy with one's array.
Yeah. You
That
got
would
this.
suck to have the flashlight, and you're like, "You better be a good shot." I swear to God, my guy.
You better be good. Because you'd be like, we can't switch now. It's too late.
Give me the gun. Give me. It's like,
Yeah, I think that's a good streaming content too with these, because like if you go with a friend,
definitely.
That'd actually be really fun.
Yeah.
If you were like, yeah.
I know I want to
You
see
might- You
Go
might
ahead,
make
Zach.
friends, or you might lose friends.
yeah. wanna see-
You definitely might lose friends if you're like, every time I give you the gun, you don't do it right. I'm gonna need you to go and read up on this now. Can you go
Yeah.
read up on how to play the gun part right
Oh
now?
god.
Hey, I sent you something in Discord. I need you to look that up. Yeah.
Yeah, but I got to see Anthony and Zach play that game when it comes out.
We're supposed to
All right,
play
awesome.
together.
Let's
which
play
game?
Peak together. Yeah, Peak.
Peak. Okay.
It's
Never
heard
have you
of it.
seen it? It's an indie game, but it's where you I think it's up to 4 friends. You actually have to climb, and it sounds like it would be really boring, but it's super hard and super fun, and just like nothing's
VR
worse
game?
than watching one of your friend go down the mountain. You're like, well, he's dead. Like, because you don't go to there's always things you can grab and stuff and ways to do it, but yeah. I think the first
best
time I
part
played it, I
about it-
slipped and I heard my friends go, no, oh shit. I'm like, ah! Then you're like, oh, game over.
And the best
Just
part
go-
is
that sounds
in-game
fun.
voice chat. That's the best part.
What
Yeah,
was
the
best
voice
part
chat
again?
is proximity.
Oh,
So when you
You
hear
can't-
someone dying, they're like, it goes echoes down. Like, oh.
like
Yeah, so you're not. It's better to play it without being on Discord with each other, because then you actually have to like say if you climb ahead of people, which is not smart to do, but my friends do every time, you can't hear them after a while. You're just like, hey, I'm dead. I'm gonna die. So,
But they don't know they don't know if you die or not.
yeah. Oh, they do when you show up as a ghost.
Yeah.
And you
And
show
they're
up
like,
as
what
a
happened?
ghost.
You're like, I don't know, my guy. What did happen? But so with being that said, with all of it, and so that's kind of cool that you're tying all this into where you came from and stuff, and and the aliens and everything. It reminds me. I watched a movie. Have you seen? There's a movie that's just like that. Have you? It's where this girl's alone in her house in the South, and aliens come in. I got to remember the name of it real quick before I let you go. But it reminded me a lot of your game as I looked at it and you were talking about it. But it's really good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why is the girl alone?
Well, her dad, something like her dad or something just died or something.
Oh.
And she inherited the house, and she's kind of a weirdo, so the whole town's mean to her. It's like a small southern town, and it's like a big house. But then the aliens come, and they are not nice.
Okay.
It's really good, but it reminds me a lot of your. It reminds me a lot of your game as far as in like the setting, because it's very, trees and kind of have that outdoor feel. But she's also running around her house trying to survive.
Right.
Yeah.
See, I'm not gonna lie. When I was building the world out, I was thinking more the mist. Like I could just populate the blackness could be your mist. Because it's pitch black. If you ever been in the South, if you walk outside and it's nighttime, it's pitch black. Like you can't see anything, unless the moon, of course, is illuminating. But if you're walking through a trail, you're not going to see anything at all, unless you have a flashlight. And even if you do have a flashlight, it doesn't illuminate that well, and that's kind of where the game came from. Because I remember as a child biking near the Savannah River, and it was pitch black. We were like trying to get back home, trying to beat the what do you call it? Trying to beat the sun going down. I can't think right now, but and then once it went down, it was pitch black, and we're just riding bikes in the pitch black near the Savannah River, and we're like, we don't know where we're going, we don't know what we're going to run into. It's just gotta wing it. Off of instinct, and those experiences are definitely a huge influence on everything I do now.
And usually when that happens, someone always goes missing in a movie as well. When the kid's like, I gotta make it home, and it's dark, and he's on his bike, you're like, he's dead. He's dead. That kid's dead. Yeah. The name of the show is called, if you want to watch it, it's on Hulu, called No One Will Save You.
No One Will Save You. Okay, I'll definitely write that
it's actually really good. But no, it kind of reminded me a lot of your game as I was looking at it, and I like that because I'm from Wyoming, but where I'm from is a lot of mountains and trees and stuff like that. So I've definitely been in places where it's super dark, and it's the forest, and you don't know what the noises are, and the shadows, and you're just like, this is creepy as hell. I was kind of a weirdo kid. I liked it, but it could be very creepy if you're not a weirdo kid.
It feels like
nothing wrong with being a weirdo.
Yeah, I mean, I lived in Korea, so like it's all the city there. But like when I first went to the States, I lived for a year in a small town called Saginaw in Michigan. That's also like very, very rural. So like at nighttime, you can see like it's a cornfield, and like behind that is like the woods and stuff. It's kind of like scary because like it feels like it scares you more. Like what you can't see scares you more than what you can see. Like what I mean? Like because it kind of stimulates your imagination and all that. So it feels like the mist part is really gonna do things that you were trying to intend players to actually feel. So
and there's a lot of other things in the game as well. Like I added some secret military bunkers around the map, and I haven't showcased those, but you'll be able to explore them, find items that you need to help you through your night walk.
You always got to have a couple secret military bunkers, right?
You have to.
What are these guys doing over here? And they're like, nothing. Don't look over here.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like a wink, wink, nod, nod. Don't look, but look.
Yeah. Area 51 type of thing.
Yeah. So it's a
Hey,
very
you know what's
interesting. Yeah, it's a very interesting world because another interesting fact: my dad was in the army, and I used to always be on the military bases in Augusta, Georgia. Can't remember the names of the forts, but I was on the bases in Augusta, and again, a lot of this stuff comes from, like I said, my life experiences and things that I've seen. So, if you know the South, and you know that you might find, a house. If I show you the map, you see there's a lot of homes and things with like crazy things in the front yards or on the side of the house. Like you might find a semi truck trailer in someone's driveway because that's just how it is. It's a lot of that stuff in there. It's meant to immerse you into that southern atmosphere, and it's like I said, it's fun. I even get the shakes when I'm playing through it sometimes. I don't know what's going to come because I had to randomize the enemies so that I could not know what to expect. I was like, I don't know where it's going to come from. I don't know what's going to happen next. I just have to randomize everything, and that was one of the biggest things I had to do was figure out how to make it so that I wouldn't know what to expect. Because when you're building something, it's hard to enjoy it if you don't, if you know what's coming.
Right.
If you're like, yeah, this is right where he jumps out and killed him. All right, good. And we're walking.
Yeah,
exactly. That's boring.
Yeah,
I couldn't do it.
It's kind of like that. I forgot the name of the movie, but this guy who like only lives for like a day every single time because he dies from the same guy. So like he like closes his eyes, like avoids like gunshots and the sword swinging and all that. Like living the same day, but
Groundhog Day, not the actual movie Groundhog Day, but the phenomenon's called Groundhog Day.
Yeah, that. Thank you.
That would be horrible. I'd do so much fun stuff though.
Yeah, the same day because you know what's exactly going to happen.
Yeah,
So that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think it'll
I watch
be
way too
very
much shit.
yeah. So please let us know when the demo comes out, or I don't know. Do you have
100%.
any a plan to like? Do you have the price tag in mind yet, or no, not yet?
So, I'm an open book, so I don't mind telling you work in progress prices. So right now it's between $12.99 and $19.99.
Okay, that's a good price.
So
That's a good price. Yeah.
yeah,
I'm thinking,
yeah.
I'm always thinking like, is this too much? And then Nintendo came out and it was like, well, we're going to charge $99 for our games now. I'm like, well, should I be thinking is this too much?
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's a good. I think if it's a really good game, like a really good indie story, that's perfect.
I think
around that area.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
I always
between.
I hate to say this, and I don't. It's not that I don't want to support indie devs, but once it goes above like $25, I'm like, it's a little pricey for me. Like I don't know why I'm so frugal when it comes, even though I'm trying to support them. You know what I mean? Because I think one of the fun things
I mean,
is when
I get it.
Yeah, I think it was fun in the games when you get an indie game and it's not expensive, but it's really good. You're like, wow, this was $5 and I just love it. Not saying you should go that low. I'm just saying like, or like you buy a $19 game and you're just like, dude, this game was dope. Like you don't feel so bad, but when you pay like over like $25-$30 and it's stuck, you're like,
Yeah. No, I totally get that. So,
which I've done a couple times. I bought a couple $70 games. It was just like played for like 15 minutes. It was like I wasted money. This is the worst thing I've ever done.
So tell me, what platform do you guys play on? PC, Xbox, PlayStation, Switch?
Mainly just PC and I would say phone for me.
Yeah, me too. PC and phone.
Everything.
Okay.
Yep. So
Anthony has everything.
Anthony's a big collector.
It isn't even out yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anthony has.
Oh,
Yeah, Anthony has Nintendo Switch 3. So by the way.
wow. Okay. Tell me.
Anthony is
time
like
machine?
Iron Man gamer. He's like, well, actually, I have Sega 755. You're like, they don't even have that yet. He goes, I know.
He has a time machine. You gotta. Gotta give him his props.
Yeah, and Anthony actually finished playing Silk Song in GTA 6, so.
Speaking of Silk Song, that's actually gonna be legit. Did you hear?
Yeah, Gamescom.
Has a demo for Silk
Oh
Song.
hell yeah! Go to Gamescom, everyone.
I can't honest. You know his hearts go to Gamescom.
Yeah, probably. Like you'll have to wait for like 10 hours to play that game, or
Oh no,
Are you
that's
going to
not it. It's
Gamescom,
George?
George?
It's the
not going.
loss.
I don't think.
It's the loss. You need to get like some kind of paperwork done and stuff like that before you go to Germany.
NDA.
Oh,
No, not NDA. It's like actually like immigration work paperwork.
Oh, like
Oh.
I think
They're
it's one of
very
those things
strict.
because we're American. We're like,
Yeah, because we're Americans.
We don't
so
want
it's
no
very
Americans
strict.
over here now. Sorry.
I think I'll
Yeah.
be
Maybe
able
a
to
couple
pass.
years ago, but now you guys have to stay in America. We're like, oh no.
I think I think Korea.
I think we're staying without our own convention, our
Yeah.
own country.
Yeah, I think
No,
Korea
I
has a
was-
good relationship with Germany, so I think we're fine.
I would love going to. I would love to go. I would go to all of them. To be honest,
Yeah.
with you.
Gamescom is expensive though. I actually know a publisher who I was talking to about like the cost and everything. It's literally you're gonna be spending 2,000 euros a day at Gamescom.
I ain't going to that.
So that's another good question for with your game with is there anything you might think about doing like a convention and or like a Steam Next Fest or anything like that? Is that something you have thought about?
Yes, I have thought about it. Team Next Fest probably the only one because it's affordable.
Yep.
The other ones, if you're telling me 2,000 a day, I don't know about that one.
Well, that's in Germany, so that's different.
That's euros or less than dollar.
Don't forget the birds failed, so
Yeah. If the poopy bird or shitty bird actually succeeded, then we'll be.
Yeah.
That might have
do
worked
it.
over there though.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, it's the poopy birds, yeah. Oh, I likes it, yeah."
Oh god, it's so funny. I think it's kind of time to wrap up things. Do you have anything you want to add to the fans or people who are interested in playing the game?
Yeah. First, I know I delayed it a lot, but it's for good reason. It's been delayed because one, it's coming to consoles, and two, I want to make sure that it is performing well and that you have the best possible experience, gameplay wise, visuals, everything. And what I am a perfectionist at heart, but I'm getting over that because I do want to release it at some point. I don't want to wait till 2030 or 2033.
Yeah.
But but yeah,
It will
appreciate
happen.
the
I tell
patience.
you, you'll get there. I'm excited to see how it works out. I dig the aesthetics.
Yeah, me too.
And I kind of think the name is kind of funny too, though, a little bit, like in a good way.
It was
Yeah.
supposed to be
'Cause,
funny.
Like everybody's like, "Oh, it's just a walking simulator." So when you put it in there,
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, this
That's pretty good.
this is not the walk that I usually have.
Exactly.
Um,
no, not without a headlamp. And maybe the character could invest into
Yeah.
a headlamp. I'm just saying, they're not expensive. I got one right now.
No, I don't think he could.
But
He's
that would
poor
take away from
Southern
the guy-
person.
Yeah, let's say they would take away from the guy holding the flashlight.
Yeah.
Well,
night vision goggles.
I've been around some special people, and we know what I'm saying by that. And they would like try to duct tape it to their head or something. I promise you. Like, it's gonna work, Cletus. And, like duct tape the light on. It's like, yeah, just like the movies. They would do that. I promise you.
It
Why
is
is
like
it
the
so
movie.
hot?
Yeah.
yeah,
That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming, Justin. And for those of you who
course.
haven't wishlisted the game yet, you go wishlist it now. It's called Nightwalk Simulator. It's a casual night walking simulator game. Not.
Very casual.
but the aesthetics it looks pretty awesome, and I mean, hopefully we get a demo by Q3 or I don't know, soon, sometime.
I just
Go
want to
ahead.
know what they're doing
I
to
just
those
think so.
deer.
Yes.
The
but-
deer or antelope that
Me too.
UFO was sucking up. It was
Play the
deer,
game.
right? Was
That's
it?
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
Poor
so-
deer.
What was
They're
the
like,
question? I heard a question.
No, it's okay.
No, George. What did George say?
Oh, what did George say? George is hungry.
What does the George say?
Mm.
But anyways, thank you everyone for watching this episode. We had a great time, Justin, and also we should probably have you back when you're nearing your release date or you have a demo out so that we can talk more about the game, or when you actually port Shitty Bird or High Bird on Steam. We'll definitely have you for that one. I can't wait to play that one. But yeah, so if you actually haven't, is this still on Play Store? What is it called? Google Play Store in iOS? App
No,
Store?
so they recently took it down because I haven't updated the games in about 10 years. So
Oh,
they just took them down. If you want to see them, you could go on Twitter. I saved the APKs. If you wanted to play them, I can send you the APK if you have an Android phone, but it's not going to be that great because everything is outdated. So just know that.
yeah. So go follow his socials.
Yeah, Google Play is one. I heard Google Play. I know we're wrapping up, but I heard Google Play is like one of the hardest stores to work with. Like they're very particular about their stuff.
I mean, they're Google, so
Google Play.
Yeah.
No, that's Apple. I give that to Apple. They're the
Oh yeah,
biggest.
Apple probably.
Yeah, they're the biggest. Like because they wouldn't even take Highbirds originally because it had drugs in
poopy.
it.
Oh,
No, Highbirds, drugs.
boo,
They
Apple,
wouldn't take it.
boo.
It was like, well, you're telling us that you don't like because the game had a screen in the beginning when you boot it up. It says we don't support the use of drugs.
Oh gosh.
And Apple was like, well, you say this, but then you have all these different drugs in the game, and you have to maintain a high, and we don't know if we want that on our store. I was like,
Boo, Apple, boo.
If they didn't make good TV, I
Android
swear
took
to
it.
God.
Yeah. But I think the main thing you guys have to do, or everyone who's watching, go check out Nightwalk Simulator and wishlist it, because wishlisting doesn't cost you anything, everyone. Remember,
now. Do it!
all you need is just a click to support.
That's my tough guy.
So go.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone for coming again. We had a good time. So I will see you guys next week, hopefully. And bye everyone. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye everyone. Thanks, Justin.
Thank you, Justin. Oh God. Oh yeah, I forgot that happens.
Yeah.
It's like peak. Thank you, Justin.
Ah, ah, ah.